Hello everyone, what's poppin'? I'm on a roll with these bonus Monday uploads only because I know I'm gonna be busier in August, but I'm glad y'all are enjoying. And today I got a video for you all featuring a few of your suggestions for the almost any ability tier, where we can use almost any Pokemon with almost any ability, and I got asked to bring a Rough Skin, Rocky Helmet Leafeon, and an Aerilate Gyarados. So it's gonna be fun, it's gonna be a lot of fun. Let's get right into it now. First of all, pardon me, I'm actually running Iron Barbs, not Rough Skin. Exact same ability, exact same description, same functionality, same everything, except the name is just different. And I'm only running it only so I could say that it's Ferrothorn 2.0, because Iron Barbs, Rocky Helmet, very associated with Ferrothorn, and Leafeon is a grass type, so I wanted to make it feel like Ferrothorn, because we don't have Ferrothorn in the OU tier. Ferrothorn is not in Scarlet and Violet, so this is kind of us bringing it back in the form of a Leafeon. And with Wish Protect, it can stay healthy, it can do chip damage with Leech Seed, with Iron Barbs, with Rocky Helmet, and knocking off items like, it's always nice to do that. Very good utility Pokemon. But I'm pretty impressed that it has a base 130 defense. I didn't really pay attention too much to it, but that's a really high defensive stat. And with 33 HP, which is a magic Chinese number, you know it's going to be good. You know it's going to be able to withstand hits on the physical side. And yeah, Leafeon here for us. It'll be nice to do some chip damage and things like that against physical attackers for our team. Now, Gyarados has Flying Stab now with Aerilate. This is a nice ability, turning our normal type attacks into flying type attacks, powering it up. So Body Slam here is a great option, giving us, a nice 30% chance to pair alongside that boosted power of Body Slam turning into a flying type attack. That's cool. And then of course, Waterfall, Earthquake, classic moves on it. Heavy duty boots, so we don't take rocks damage. But we have a spinner for the team, nice great Tusk. Very good Scrappy Mon, and it's guaranteed to get rapid spins off on ghost types and any Pokemon in general, so I like that a lot. Tinkaton is good support for the team with Prankster, Prankster Rocks, Prankster Encore, Prankster T-Wave, good support Mon that can lock sweepers in to their moves, so that's nice. And then, yeah, we have Choice Scarf, Sword of Ruin, Roaring Moon with 4 attacks here. It's got the Chen Power ability. So you could call it Roaring Chen. I guess Roaring Chen. Be screaming at you in Chinese. But yeah, nice max speed Choice Scarf. Strong attack. And then finally Iron Moth. Heavy duty boots with Desolate Land. This ability is nice to block water type attacks. Permanent Sun while we have it out. Unless of course the Desolate Rain whatever ability, that rain counterpart comes in, then it switches it. Otherwise it doesn't. And yeah, Fiery Dance, Sludge Wave, Solar Beam. Nice Solar Beams, guaranteed with the sun. That's cool. And yeah, Morning Sun. So that's going to be the team. I'm excited to show you all this one for sure. So let's hop into our first game here. Been testing a bit here and there, so fought some annoying teams, fought some interesting teams. But question of the day for you all, since, at the time of recording the last video, the Garchomp one, which I'm glad you all enjoyed, the new Pokemon news hadn't dropped yet, and I saw that, and I'm very curious what your overall thoughts on the news are that we just got, our, your hopes and dreams and whatnot. I'd like to know. Or just comment to support. I look forward to hearing from you all. Y'all have some awesome comments on the last one. I enjoyed reading them and replying to them as I always do. Chen Pao, nice. Good to see you. Good to see the squad here. What's the best lead? I think the best lead is Roaring Moon. And they lead Meowscarada. So unless they're Choice Scarf, we're good. So they switch into Primarina here. And I guess what we can do is immediately bring in Gyarados and just fire off a Body Slam here, right? Like, why can't we do that? Get some big damage. Nice 64. As they try to sub, does not work. And they have no switch-ins, so Primarina's dead by Gyarados' hand. Not bad. It's got no hands, but you know what I mean. Cinderace is in now, so don't have a great switch into this thing, but I can go Great Tusk, which is like kind of supporty with the role that it has. Why are we faster than you? Why are we faster than you? So Talonflame's in. I'm just going to I'll switch into Tinkaton here. Just I don't know what it's gonna do. Yeah, Swords Dance, so we can encore you and lock you into that. We can now double the Roaring Moon here as Deoxys comes in. Nice, and knockoff is the play. Get rid of Deoxys immediately, and we get the immediate forfeit right here. Not bad. I have laddered up a little bit just so we have enough points to get good games. because almost any ability tier is a little lower, but it's okay. Definitely showing you all the work here. And that's a great thing about Gyarados, to have that flying stab. Boosted, doing damage to Primarina, and that Primarina tried to sub on us, so yeah, Gyarados is nice. It makes me really excited to get Megas back because of those abilities, you know, the ones that change its typing. Aerilate, Glaciate, or what is it? No, sorry, Refrigerate. Refrigerate is what I meant, Glaciate. I think that's a move. Pixelate, you know. I like the 8 abilities. This one's gonna be taking a while to find, so until we get a game, I shall pause and we'll be right back. Alright, got a game here, and we are up against some threats, some absolute threats. Now, my knowledge of Empoleon is that it has Volt Absorb, and my knowledge of Corviknight is it could have a lot of abilities. So we'll see what happens. But I like the Roaring Moon lead here. A nice Choice Scarf as Choice Scarf. I don't know if this is Choice Scarf or not, but still, I think a U-turn is good here. Don't know what it's gonna be. Ah, Choice Scarf. Good to know that they still run that in this tier. Like they do in OU. So with that, I think we can just... could we go into Iron Moth here? And maybe just Fiery Dance is the play as they go Ogerpon. Ah, Primordial. They have the switch option. But we have a Leafeon. We have a Leafeon here, which is cool. And so they actually have a good amount of physical attackers. Ivy Cudgel, cool. Let's just wish. Let's just wish here, I guess. Corviknight comes in. We can knock off here. And I guess if they U-turn, they'll take a bunch of chip. So we knock off leftovers. There's a U-turn. Look at this chip. Iron Barbs. Rocky Helmet. Nice. And Gengar comes in now. So we can go into Tinkaton here. For the purpose of them to think a ton about what they're gonna have to go for. Because this Shadow Ball is... That's strong! That is so strong. Yeah, get parried. Alright. That's like Choice Specs or something. Now, let's go Gyarados here, and let's, Body Slam now, I think, is the play. Gengar gone. Nice. That's good. That is very good. Very dangerous, team they got. So now Corviknight's in. Intimidate. Cool. Let's go Leafeon here. Let's go Leafeon. And take more chip. Nice. Take some more chip. This one is almost dead now. That is pretty good. So Empoleon's in. I don't know what this is going to do, but I'm gonna go Iron Moth here, I think. Just going to go Iron Moth as they go for the Ice Beam. Now I'm going to Sludge Wave, predicting Ogerpon to come in. But Garchomp comes in. Ooh. Garchomp is in. Let's go... I'm going to go hard into Great Tusk here. I think is the play. Hard Great Tusk. They set up rocks. We can just... I think Rapid Spin is fine. As they go Corviknight. I think Close Combat should knock this out. Yeah, Scrappy does not lower my attack, which is cool. From the Intimidate. So I'm +1 speed right now, which is great. Corviknight's dead. Nice. We are fast, but not faster than Meowscarada, so... Gotta watch out for that. Ogerpon's in though, so... I mean, getting damage on this is kind of nice as well, but... Do we need to keep Great Tusk around? I feel like maybe we do. Or we could attack here, which is not a bad play. I'm gonna switch into Leafeon, I think, is my play, just to see if I can get some chip on this thing. Trailblaze, nice. Okay, this is good. So I'm going to, yeah, and they forfeit. They forfeit to Leafeon. Oh, not bad. Yeah, Leafeon, Gyarados, both putting in work here. Leafeon kind of just entirely walled their team after that point, right? Because I don't think they really had anything for it with our Wish set. Because we could just heal up every time and just give it unlimited chip. Not bad. Good Leafeon game there, 2 for 2. One Gyarados, one Leafeon and Gyarados. Ooh, is this like rain or something? I don't even know what this is. Actually, I have no idea. But Roaring Moon lead is good. I think I'll avoid making the same. Yeah, even if this is Choice Scarf, we're faster anyways. So I can just I can knock off here or U-turn. Kind of like U-turn, as they go Deoxys here, and they are sashed. So we get to bring in our I could see maybe Tinkaton coming in here and just Gigaton, Hammer. Primordial Sea. But we could change the weather on them, couldn't we? Going into Iron Moth here. Electro Shot. Oh, they're charging up now. Let's Fire Dance. They're locked in. Good damage. Electro Shot. We survive, thankfully. We can just go for another one, I think. Should be fine. And Deoxys dies here. Deoxys is dead. But they could change the weather up on me again. And then Electro Shot, I guess. But they go Meowscarada out of here, so we can go back to Tinkaton. We could do that. Knock off my boots. That's actually a really strong knockoff. Really strong. So I could get my rocks up here, perhaps. And then I'm gonna Thunder Wave here. I don't think they're gonna Electro Shot again. I'm gonna Thunder Wave. I think is the play. Ooh, a miss. And they Body Press. Okay, so I'm going to I'm gonna Encore them into Body Press, and then I'm going to go Gyarados here. As they Body Press again, I'm gonna Dragon Dance up once. See if this works. They go Quaquaval. I'm gonna Body Slam here. It's gonna be a nice and clean KO on this thing. Gone. Goodbye. Assuming Lottie's not Scarf, I think we're good. But they could be. They could be. The fact that they went into it. But if they're a Scarf, I win anyways with Roaring Moon's Outrage, so I'm just gonna stay in. Ah, they're not. Nice. Nice. And they forfeit. Gyarados sweep. A Gyarados sweep for us right there. It's good that the featured Mon are putting in the work. Both Leafeon and Gyarados together are doing really well. Love to see it. Ooh. What is this? Slitherwing is here. Iron Crown. I remember I did the National Dex almost any ability, and I tried out Tinted Lens Iron Crown. That's a really, really good, really strong set. I don't know if they're running that or not, but no, they're actually the Electric Engine. What's the best play here? Probably knockoff. Just get rid of an item, right? Ooh, is that like Fluffy or something? I want to give this thing as much chip as I can. As much chip as I can. Look at this. Look at that chip. Good old Leafeon. With the Iron Barbs. Iron Crown is in now. Let's just protect once to see what they want to do. And it's going to be Tachyon, Cutter, and so... the play here, I think, is to go... I could go Iron Moth. Maybe. See what they want to do. Tachyon, okay. Let's go for the Fiery Dance as the Roaring Moon comes in. That's really bulky too. It's a really bulky team they have, you know? Really bulky team. I'm gonna go Great Tusk here. I think is a great option. And let's see what they bring in. They bring in Zapdos. Let's go Tinkaton. And they Hurricane here and confuse me. That's okay. Let's set up rocks. And Great Tusk is in. I probably could go into my Leafeon once again to give this thing more chip. As they Rapid Spin here. Let's wish. And then let's probably wish up Iron Moth here. And then I could probably Sludge Wave here. Oh, this is ooh, I think it's Regenerate. Yeah, Regenerate or AV. That's kind of annoying, I guess. Kind of. Knock off here, that's cool. Let's just Ice Spinner once. I guess close combat could work too, but I'll Ice Spinner and just completely destroy the Zapdos as I skip the turn. I was like, I thought everything that was gonna go into was gonna just survive anyways. So I wanted to just go through that quickly, but goodbye. Nice. Okay. I'll just count my blessings. Ooh, Slither Wings in. It's gonna first impression me. And it's going to hurt. So, I'm going to go Tinkaton here. First impression. Alright, let's Thunder Wave maybe, or yeah, ooh, we hit the Iron Crown with the T-Wave. Ooh, let's get our rocks back up. That's a nice Future Sight. Okay. So I'm gonna go for the Gigaton Hammer here as Great Tusk comes in. So we know it's Rapid Spin. And then my play I think would be to go Roaring Moon here. As they Rapid Spin, okay. I'm gonna Outrage here. Just knock out this Mon, because I know it's gonna die. So that Mon's out of the way. Slither Wings in, they're gonna get to first impression now. Oh, they don't. Wait, what? They don't first impression? Wait, I was locked in. What were they thinking? What were they cooking? I don't know. But nice, we take those. We definitely take those. And they were actually higher on the ladder than I was for that one. For this tier, because I only tested a little bit. Not bad. Nice. Yeah, it's just so cool to see like Leafeon chip things down and you know, Gyarados to do some fun surprise stuff. But Roaring Moon here was really good. And yeah, Leafeon Roaring Moon was quite nice. And Tinkaton, of course. Of course, can't forget about Tinkaton. The Mon that makes you think a ton. So now we have, oh, we got some stuff to deal with. Corviknight's like the one Mon you'll always probably see a lot of in this tier, just because it's so like splashable on teams, so good on teams. Deals with a lot of Mons. So we got the Ogerpon lead here. I'm just going to U-turn, I think is my play. Good chip. Oh, but if they go for the U-turn too, they're dead. Oh, knockoff, even better. And of course, a mechanic that some people don't know about that I like to remind of is when they knock off, and if they die during that knockoff from either Iron Barbs, Rough Skin, or Rocky Helmet, we keep our item, which is a really cool mechanic that's in the game. So now Iron Moth is in. We're going to switch into Roaring Moon here. As, let's see what they go for. They go for the Fiery Dance. And I get to knock off here and just remove another item. Sashed. Ah, okay. We do survive this and we can knock off again. So we remove Iron Moth. That's great. That's wonderful. Zapdos is in now, so versus Zapdos, what do? We can probably go... So I don't want to weaken Tinkaton too much just because it's, you know, really good for against the Qianpao. So I feel like my best play is just to knock off this too, you know, get a lot of damage on this. And we knock off Choice Scarf, which is actually quite wonderful for Iron Moth here. So I'm going to just Sludge Wave, I think, and knock it out. So Zapdos is out of the way. Now Qianpao is in, and I think I need to keep Iron Moth around, so I'm going to go Great Tusk here, I believe is my play. As they, ooh, Psychic Fangs. Huh. Cool little move there. Well, close combat, I guess. They have Ice Fang as well. Ice Fang, Psychic Fangs. Ooh, is this like a Strong Jaw? Is this a Strong Jaw Qianpao? That's kind of cool. Or whatever it is. That's kind of cool. Psychic Fangs, Ice Fangs. I could just Stealth Rocks here and Thunder Wave this thing just to slow it down. As the Iron Head for chip. I'm gonna go Iron Moth here. As they get para, nice, we can Fiery Dance. Oh, but it's this set. Ah, let me Morning Sun. It's this set. I have the Intense Sun, so this will be good. Let me heal up again. And then I'm actually gonna go Leafeon here. And Wish. Check this out. Check this out. Protect. Let's Wish here. And now let's Leech Seed. Oh, Leech Seed missed. 90% accurate moves, the greatest live competitive Pokemon. Look at this chip. Let's double Leech. Oh, that did not work. Let's Wish. And let's I think knock off here. Get rid of Boots. That's cool. Look at this. Look at this Leafeon. Look at this Leafeon soloing the Corviknight. Oh, back to full too. Nice. Let's Wish here. As Meowscarada comes in, it's burnt. Oh, that's scary. Why are you burnt? Why exactly are you burnt? Knock off. Oh, it's Guts. Guts boosted. Probably Guts boosted. Flower Trick. That's a lot of damage. Nice Gigaton. Doing a ton. And then... can Gyarados survive Chien-Pao? I think it can. Definitely think it can. We go Iron Moth here. I think I save the HP on this Tinkaton for the Chien. And then we go here for probably the Morning Sun just to try it out. That didn't work, but that's okay. And then we go I think we go into Leafeon here and protect once. Alright. Chien-Pao is in. So here we would literally just Leech Seed here is the play. The Ice Fang, Iron Barbs, Rocky Helmet. Thankfully we hit. Nice. And then we think we would just knock off here. That's fine. We bring in our Gyarados, I think is the play. For us to I think we should survive anything, right? Because they're not locked in. Corviknight's dead. Nice. And then we I don't know, Body Slam, I guess. Critical hit, I think definitely mattered. Pretty sure it mattered. Pretty sure it mattered. But we live anyway, so good game. Good game. Yeah, Leafeon definitely carried the end game. Leafeon definitely put in the finest of work for that end game there, which you absolutely love to see. I really like that Leafeon set for what it can do. I mean, we were taking less damage than some of the other mons, like Great Tusk, for example. I mean, Leafeon here, very nice defense. You know, the chip damage scared out a Corviknight. Scared out a steel flying Pokemon. Nice grass type scared that out. That's wonderful. I'll maybe get like 1 or 2 more for this one. I don't think I actually saved that many replays. I probably had like 1. This was another little quick turnaround for this one, but I wanted to try these sets out because I feel like they're really cool. You know, Leafeon is as a utility mon with its defensive stat, very unique way of using it, I feel. And glad I was suggested to use it because it is really impressive, very, very impressive. But until we get a game, yeah, I'll be right back. I'll return once we get one. So don't keep y'all waiting. Be right back. Okay, got a game here. I feel like they're looking kind of familiar. Somewhat kind of familiar. Might have faced them while testing, maybe, I don't know. But yeah, let's lead here with our good old trusty Tinkaton. Trusty Tinkaton here. So that we can Gigaton Hammer once and then ooh, eject button. Sturdy eject. That's kind of cool. Kinda cool, kinda cool. Great Tusk is in. Let's go Leafeon here. Good old Leafeon is a nice mon as they headlong rush. Does 22. And then Rough Skin Rocky, Iron Barbs Rocky Helmet. Same thing. Leech Seed here. So Robombi sacked. And then let's see what they want to go into now. Let's see who it's gonna be. Could be Volcanion, could be Corviknight. Oh, okay, Taunt. So I could go Great Tusk here as they Brave Bird, and I'll just Rapid Spin. It's not a problem for me to just spin these hazards away. And then I could bring in, so Taunt Brave Bird. I'm not exactly sure what set they are. They could be Well-Baked Body, which would be annoying if they were, but I could bring in Tinkaton and probably get my rocks up here, actually. Nice. So the fact they taunted me, could be also Prankster, I'm not sure though. Let's go Moth here. Reflect, ooh, dual screens. So maybe it's not the Well-Baked Body. Yeah, it is Well-Baked Body. Yeah, it is. Let me heal. As they Brave Bird again, okay. And then I'm gonna go Roaring Moon here. Pretty sure I knocked this out, do I? Yep. Good. Good, good, good. Great Tusk is in. Let's go back to Leafeon. And then Leech Seed here is the play. Ice Spinner, ooh. Nice. Very nice. So then let's see who comes in. Let's see who comes in next. Poltegeist. Alright, let's Leech Seed here, I think. And then probably Knockoff here. Sword Power, okay, that's fine. We could go Tinkaton. I'm pretty sure we survived. We could just Gigaton here. Shadow Ball, yep, we survive. Nice. Gigaton takes it out. 2 mons left in Entei and Volcanion. Our play, I think, is to just Thunder Wave here. I believe is the play. Nice. That's good. I think we should save Tinkaton. I think we do. We do save Tinkaton here, I'm pretty sure. And we go, I think we go Roaring Moon here. I'm not too sure though. I think we go Roaring Moon. Even if we get burnt, that's fine, because we can just chip it down, bring in Gyarados. Earth Power, nice. And then here we would just, Outrage is the play, I think. Ooh, huge damage. Sludge Wave is fine. Let's go, Gyarados here, I think. Earth Power, Sludge Wave. I know they're like extreme speed on this thing, which is really gonna be strong. So I think we Body Slam here and just knock it out. Because I can't set up. If they damage me, they can just extreme speed Revenge, right? So do I go Tinkaton first? Double Edge, Life Orb, Recoil, that's pretty good. Thunder Wave here, maybe? Ooh! They did not Extreme Speed, which is cool. Which is really cool. Encore now. Nice, and then Gigaton here. And then Gyarados, and then Body Slam to win the game. Good game! Nice. Nice game overall. With the team putting in the work against their dangerous squad there. That Life Orb Double Edge was probably what? Pixelate Double Edge Life Orb? Really strong, but I think we played the right sequence towards the end there and put in the finest of work. That was wonderful to see. So I only saved one replay for this one, and I think I saved it because it was a pretty good game. So let's just hop into that right now, and I'll show you all what this one was about. Pretty strong looking team here, Rabombi Webs and a bunch of threats. And of course, our team here. And let's just begin and see what happens. So, Landorus lead against Tinkaton. Obviously, I'm gonna have to switch here. So I go into Leafeon as the Earthquake doing 20. And I'm like, this is pretty good. You know, this is pretty nice for us. Let me go ahead and fire off a nice little knockoff here. We remove Heavy Duty Boots from Iron Moth, and we can go Roaring Moon, which is a nice check to this thing with their moves. But they go for the U-turn. Bring in Ribombee here, so I just U-turn out. I know this is Prankster because it outran me, so I'm going to go Tinkaton. And they decide to Stun Spore here as I set up my rocks. Since Iron Moth's boots are knocked off, rocks are going to be there to stay, and they're going to be great overall. So I get parried on the second one as they switch out, so that's unfortunate, but that's okay. And then they Swords Dance here, and I can protect once. I'm like, oh, Swords Dance. That's kind of scary. But they Swords Dance again on my Leech Seed miss. 90 accurate moves, one of the greatest lies of competitive Pokemon, as we all know on this channel, and in general. Now, they're going to be able to 2-hit KO me with Earthquake. The Leech Seed would have been so nice to get us further on this Landorus and do some fun stuff around, playing around stuff and things like that, but unfortunately, did not work out in our favor. But thankfully, Choice Scarf Roaring Moon with the webs up can outrun this Landorus and knock it out, guaranteed with the Outrage. And they're free to revenge here. They have to revenge with Primarina. So they're going to go for the Moon Blast to take me out here. I'm going to be able to bring in Gyarados after, and you already know Gyarados knocks this out because of the Aerilate, but critical hit was nice too. I don't think they could have done anything back to us too much, so it's always good. I go Tinkaton on the Malignant and get parried again, so that's fun. That is fun. Can't T-Wave or anything like that, but I can do that right now. I'd rather T-Wave than Encore just so that I can slow this down for the long run, because if they Nasty Plot again like they do, I can Encore them once again, and that's nice. So they go Iron Moth here. I think I double. Do I double here? I do, into my own Iron Moth. And so I actually get the Fire Dance, the faster Fire Dance, and I knock it out. +1 special attack. Ribombee's their check to this because they can Stun Spore, so I'm going to go back to Tinkaton. And there's limited switch-ins for this thing because of the Stealth Rocks, so that's going to be super nice to eventually wear it down. I get the Gigaton on Jugulus and go Gyarados here, and dodge a Fire Blast, which is fine. You know, it's Fire Blast. And then Body Slam Petron for 37. That's pretty good damage on a Petron, which is a huge defense mon. And so I Earthquake here as Petron doubles into Ribombee, and now Jugulus is in. Survive the Hurricane. Dragon Dance up with Gyarados. I'm like, this is the end game. Gyarados got it. I can Body Slam here. Petron's back. Takes Rock's Chip, and I can Body Slam this to knock it out. Gyarados is a strong, strong mon. Like, you thought that Moxie would be really good for Gyarados to get the sweeps and stuff like that, but all you need is a really high power move from a boosted ability like Aerilate for it to just plow through teams. Because it like destroyed Primarina, Jugulus, Ribombee, and Petron, and you know, it was just a really nice, it's a really nice Pokemon overall. And I loved like the offensiveness of it and the defensive counterpart in Leafeon. It's a nice kind of combination together, and both of them cover each other's weaknesses relatively nicely, you know, with the grass and fire and flying and whatnot. Kind of combination going on with these two mons is pretty good. But I think that's where I'm going to end it off for this one, since I've got some nice plans for the upcoming next video. It's just a nice little bonus upload for you all, so you don't have to be waiting too long. But yeah, my schedules, of course, is pretty busy. I just want to try to do as much as I can when I can, so that when I can't do as much, you know, it's I'll still you know, be able to bring more and more uploads each week, you know, whenever I can. But yeah, I look forward to hearing from you all in the comments, as I always do, and I appreciate all the suggestions and all the support. I will continue to use them, and I'll see you all on the next one. Peace.